sun illusion. All right. Game just underway here. Shout out to Lucy Lou. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. I know what you're doing. The newest Lou. All right, the comment section bet, to absolutely nobody's surprise, is over 3.5 goals. I have some bets on the game too. I've got Spain minus 1.5 in the first half and Spain minus 2.5 full game. So what we need is for Spain just to score a bunch of goals, and we can win all the bets. Of course, there's not a bigger fan of Spain than Uncle Lou. And I can prove it because I have a Spain jersey. I have a Spain jersey because I'm taking my son to see Spain versus Saudi Arabia on Sunday in Atlanta. So I bought a Spain jerseys for Christmas. I don't know anything about Spain. I can't tell you one player on their team, but let's root for Spain today. Since I bet on them, since I'm going to see them on Sunday, and we need them to score a bunch of goals so y'all can hit your comment section bet. How's everybody doing? Did y'all have a good weekend? What's up, Adam? Georgia Band? Jay Villain? Just Pop, Jay Smith, Robert Sharpton, Sir UGA, what's up, buddy? James Cooper, Andy Kicklighter, Caleb Wheeler, Jeremy Garrettson. James Cooper, thank you for the super chat. Very generous of you. Appreciate that. Thank you for helping to support the channel, my man. He says, thanks for everything you do, Lou. Happy for you and the new addition to the family. I think I can speak for everyone in the LouTube community in saying Lucy is adorable. Have a great day. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I was raised with beagles. My parents had beagles before they had me, and I've had a couple of beagles in my lifetime as well. But it's been a while, and it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. A couple of days before we were leaving to go on the cruise, I just said I want a beagle, and I started looking. And I found a guy in Athens, Georgia, who had just had a litter of beagles. But I was leaving for a cruise the next day. So I messaged him and told him I wanted one, but I was going out of town. It would be a week or so before I could come pick him up. And I sent him a deposit to hold him for me, hold her for me. And he did. And we got back from the cruise Saturday afternoon. And then we left yesterday morning and drove to Athens to pick her up. She's a sweet baby. Monk's mad as shit, by the way. Monk ain't having none of this shit. She hates me. She hates the dog. She hates the lady. She hates being here. She hates this. She hates her own existence. Monkey does. She's mad as fuck. But hopefully she'll get over it. You want to take a nap? You want to take a nap? You take a napper? You look sleepy. I used to have a red-bone coonhound named Lucy. She was my favorite dog. I saw somebody in the chat earlier said they had a beagle named Daisy. I told you I was raised with beagles, and my parents had a beagle before they had me. And that beagle's name was Daisy. And this beagle's name on the website was Daisy. That's what the breeders had named her, was Daisy. But since I already had a Daisy, we decided to change her name. But she's full-blooded, AKC registered, 100% beagle. So I can't wait to hear her start howling here in the next couple of weeks. The Big 12 is suing Texas Tech. I saw that today on ESPN. Good for the Big 12. Now, I hope the court rules that the Big 12 has authority over its own members. It's one thing for us to all kind of shit on the NCAA and say we don't like the NCAA and we're glad they're losing in court and fuck the NCAA. That's one thing. But if we get to a point where even the individual conferences no longer have the ability to enforce their own rules or hand out punishments within their own conference, then we're really way far gone. Let's not forget, with the Connor Stallions deal at Michigan, the NCAA did ultimately end up punishing Michigan to some degree. They fined them some money. They slapped some show causes on a few of the coaches. But let's not forget, Jim Harbaugh was suspended twice during that season. The first 3 games of the regular season and the last 3 games of the regular season. The first time he was suspended by Michigan. The second time he was suspended by the Big Ten. If we get to a point where the conferences can't even enforce their own rules, forget the NCAA. We're past that. We all get that now. The NCAA has absolutely no ability to enforce any rules anymore. If you can't enforce gambling rules, then there's not a single rule the NCAA can enforce. So they're done. But if the conferences can't enforce anything, I don't know where we go from there. Yeah, I reset the wrenches like 2 months ago. We'll do a Patreon stream this weekend, and I'll hand them back out to everybody in there. Did you bet on Curacao to win the World Cup? No, I bet on Team USA to win the World Cup at plus 9,000. Of course we have Burgle. She's in her regular spot, right there. And then the baby has her spot over here. I'll try to put her over there, but she hasn't liked staying over there. Lay down. Lay down, take a nap. Lay down, take a nap. There you go. So So we got two mascots now. So you got Berg there, and Lucy Lou. We got two now. What's going on in Cape Verde? I have no idea. I will stand by Michigan. Shouldn't have been in that playoff. Yeah, Burgle's fine. The cat is a different story. The cat is so mad she can't stand it. What? I don't know why I'm wearing that. I don't need that. All right, 7.5 minutes into the game, still no score. We need Spain to win big. We have Spain minus 1.5 in the first half, Spain minus 2.5 for the full game, and first half over. What'd y'all bet? First half, yeah, okay. I have Spain minus 1.5 in the first half, Spain minus 2.5 full game. The comment section is over 3.5 goals scored for the entire game. So we need goals scored. Did you see any of the UFC fight? No, I don't watch UFC. I might watch that Conor McGregor fight that's coming up in a couple of months. Not much going on early in this one. The Gypsy just paid me. He better have paid me. Let's look. I beat the Gypsy out of $500 last week. Let's see if he paid Lou. Yep, Gypsy paid Lou. Shout out to the Gypsy. All right, Spain with the ball. Turned it over in the box, though. Can you try to do a West Virginia prediction this year? Now that we might actually be decent this season. Yeah, you're on the. Aren't you on the Patreon, Nick? Just make sure you type it over there. Oh yeah, you did. Okay, then yeah, I'll definitely do it. Gypsy paid you with the money he stole from me. I lost the week before that, so I was due. All right, Spain with the ball again. Let's see if they can get something going here. It's going to be a corner kick for Spain coming up here. I'm getting old. I turned 30 in 6 days. 30 is not old, buddy. 30s, I think, are the best decade. Here's the corner. Nothing doing there. Spain gets the ball back around midfield. How'd you get suspended on Twitter? I hurt some Texas Tech fans' feelings, and he mass reported my Twitter. I mean, I don't give a shit about Twitter. I don't make money on Twitter or whatever. I just use it to troll anyway. So I just made a new one. There's the new Twitter right there. If anybody wants to follow the new Twitter account, I'll follow back anybody that follows me. Oh, there was a chance from Spain on a cross. That was close. Spain keeps the ball into the box again. Too much on it that time. Goalie comes out and snatches it. All right, come on, Spain. It amazes me how Tech fans are so quick to defend Sorsby. It makes no sense. There is, under no circumstances should Sorsby be playing college football this year. None. It's absolutely, of all the ridiculous things that have happened in college football over the last 10 years, this is by far the most ridiculous. There aren't very many things that like 90% of people agree on when it comes to anything, but the gambling on sports, gambling on your own sport, and gambling on your own team is definitely one of them. It's just absolute insanity that he was awarded that injunction. It's absolute insanity. And people, Texas Tech fans keep saying he didn't bet on his team to lose, or he didn't bet against his. He bet the under on his own quarterback's passing yards. Just think about that for a second. You're in team meetings all week. You know the game plan. What if, like whoever your team is playing that week, and you set up the game plan, and you're like, well, this team is really bad against the run, but they're really good against the pass. So this week we're going to have a run-heavy offense. Like you have access to information that your average person doesn't have. He bet the under on his own team's quarterback passing yards. I mean, and what really bothers me the most about the Texas Tech excuse making is that they are banging the drum as loud as they can about he has an addiction, he has an illness, he has a mental health disorder, he needs help, it's not his fault, it's an addiction, it's an addiction. Well, then get him the help he needs. Don't send it. Playing football, this would be like an alcoholic going to therapy for alcoholism, and the therapist going, I think you need to get a job in a bar. That's what I think. I think as an alcoholic, as a recovering alcoholic who's trying to refrain from alcohol, I think you should get a job in a bar. It's absolute insanity. And then the whole thing about, well, if he's suspended, it'll do irreparable harm to his future. Anybody that's ever been suspended for any reason can make that claim. No shit, it will do harm. That's the point of a consequence is negative by nature. It's intended to be negative. Here comes Spain, saved by the goalie again for Cape Verde. Nothing to nothing. No score here 15 minutes into the game in the first half. It's absolutely ridiculous. They're using they're using our like it's an inherent like human condition to like have sympathy for sick people. And so they're trying to use his gambling addiction like they're trying to beat us over the head with his gambling addiction to make us feel like he's a victim some kind of way. He's not a victim. He was on a football team. He gambled on football. He gambled on his own team. He gambled against his own team's starting quarterback. And the solution to that is that he has to be on another football team or else it'll mess him up mentally. It's insane. It's crazy. It's absolute nonsense. It's like telling an alcoholic the only way he can recover is to go to work at a bar. I don't think an NFL team would even look at him after something like that. Well, here's the other thing, too. Texas Tech isn't doing him any favors in terms of a potential NFL career because Texas Tech is making it sound like he has the world's worst gambling addiction ever of all time. And if we don't help him, if we don't let him stay on the team, if we don't monitor his activity, if we don't put apps on his phone that monitor which websites he goes to, then he'll just go completely off the rails. If you're an NFL team and you're listening to Texas Tech talk about Brandon Sorsby, then you're probably right. You're like, why in the world will we take this guy? According to his own coaches and his own administration, he's got the worst gambling problem in the history of mankind. Yeah, I read this morning about the Big 12 lawsuit. I hope it's successful. And it's got nothing to do with against Texas Tech or even against Sorsby, really. I talked about this like 10 minutes ago. We all have come to the conclusion that there's nothing the NCAA can do anymore about anything. They might as well just dissolve as an organization and go away when it comes to enforcing anything in football. We all get that. But you're telling me the Big 12 conference can't enforce rules anymore either? Or the SEC or the Big 10? The Big 10 suspended Jim Harbaugh during the Connor Stallions thing. If this court case gets thrown out and doesn't go Big 12's way, and Sorsby and Texas Tech win in court against the Big 12, then there are no rules at all. If a rule is unenforceable, it's not a rule. There's no, like, you can say it's against the rules to do something, but if doing that doesn't result in any consequences, it's not a rule. So they're already telling us the NCAA can't enforce any rules at all. Now they're trying to get us to the point where the conferences can't enforce rules either. It's complete insanity. Complete insanity. Still no score in this game, coming up on 19 minutes into the first half. Almost the entire game has taken place right in front of the Cape Verde net, but Spain unable to score yet. We, of course, need them to. Cross. Ah, shit, knocked away again. Spain just outside the box. Has to back it up now. Long shot, deflected, out of bounds. Off Spain. It'll be a goal kick for Cape Verde. Where's this game played at? You know what? I don't even know. Atlanta. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. I'll be there on Sunday. I'm seeing Spain versus Saudi Arabia on Sunday. I'm taking my son. That's why I have the Spain jersey. I'm not a Spain fan. I can't name one player on the team. I do love the World Cup. I watched all the games yesterday, all 4 of them. And I'll watch all 4 again today. I love the World Cup. But I bought me and my son Spain jerseys because that's the game we're going to, Spain versus Saudi Arabia. And my son, he is a big soccer fan, and he knows a lot of the players on Spain's team, so he's excited. "21 minutes into the first half now, still no score. If you're 45 minutes in each half, if you're unfamiliar with soccer. The clock doesn't stop. It runs the whole time. When we hit 45 minutes, the referee will decide how much time during that first half was wasted, and they'll add that amount of minutes to the end of the first half. It's a little strange, but that's how the clock works in soccer. It's like telling my fat self to go work at a buffet. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. The only way Brendan Sorsby can be cured is to be put right back in the situation that caused the illness to begin with. It doesn't make any sense. Cape Verde with a chance here. Just outside the box. This is the best possession they've had the entire game. Centered, knocked away by Spain. offsides on Cape Verde. It'll be Spain with a free kick. Oh man, the cruise was great. We had such a good time. The weather was good. I mean, it was hot, a couple of days, but the weather was great. We didn't get any rain or anything like that. The first stop that we made, Celebration Key in the Bahamas, is unbelievable. They have 2 pools there. It's a private island owned by the cruise line, Celebration Key. And you get off the boat, you walk down the dock, and right in the middle, there's like this big water slide complex. And then on either side of that, they have a pool. I say a pool. It's like a fucking lake. It must be 10 acres, each pool. You can't see one end of the pool from the other. And it's not just a rectangle. It's a free form. It looks like a fucking lake. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Swim up bars and, restaurants, and it's on the beach too. So you have beach access as well. It was unbelievable. The second stop we made was at Princess K's. It's dog shit. And it's a private island owned by the cruise line too. So I don't know why they don't need Princess K's now that they have Celebration Key. Princess K's is dog shit. It's not even worth getting off the boat. We did because we didn't know. We had never been there before, but it's terrible. There's no sense in having it if you have Celebration Key, which is basically the same thing, just way better. Way better. It's a shame we can't bet on the hydration breaks. Yeah, FIFA has a rule where if the temperature or something is a certain amount, you get a hydration break halfway through each half. They did the same thing in the last World Cup when it was played in the Middle East somewhere. Where was it played? Was it played in Qatar? I think it was played in Qatar last time, and it was the same thing. Yeah, Celebration Key is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Those pools are unlike anything I've ever. I'm not kidding you. Those pools. Let me see if I can look it up. How big are the Celebration? How big is the Celebration Key pool? $275,000 square foot pool. How many acres is that? 6 acres. A 6-acre pool. I can't even explain to you how big it is. It is fucking massive. You literally can't see where. If you get in the pool on one end, you literally can't see where it ends on the other. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, game back on after a hydration break. Still no score. 25 minutes into the first half. No, not an island boy. No, I know. I like to visit there. I could never live there. Y'all know how big a cruise ship. This is a cruise ship. You could fit 2 of these in these pools. Look at the size. Look at the size of this thing. It's massive. Look at that. It's a fucking pool. It's massive. Anyway, we had a great time there. All right, we need Spain to get their shit together here. I didn't see any of the U.S. game. It wasn't being shown. I was on the boat. On the boat while that game was being played, and Carnival didn't have the licenses to show the World Cup games. So I kept up with it on my phone. Now, I watched all the highlights afterwards on TikTok and the internet and stuff like that, but I didn't get to watch the game live. I'll be streaming the game on Friday though. Is it Friday? I think it's Friday they play again. They play Australia, the Socceroos. They play Australia next. I think it's on Friday. Yeah. They play Friday at 3:00, so I'll be streaming that. United States versus Australia. That one's in Seattle. And then I'll be at the game on Sunday right here. Spain versus Saudi Arabia. I'll be at that one on Sunday. All right, come on, Spain. That's a good looking pass. I got a shot. Deflected. Spain's had some chances. Can't find the net. Here they come again. Into the box. That was a good idea. Oh, shot, but too tall over the top of the crossbar. That was a laser beam, too. Are you streaming other World Cup games? I'm going to stream a bunch of World Cup games over the next month. A bunch of them. Brendan Sorsby just texted me and said he needs to stick ball bets. I don't have any baseball bets yet. I don't know what baseball games I'm betting today. Is there deep lore behind your Spanish fandom? I don't have Spanish fandom. I'm taking my son to a World Cup game, and it happens to be a Spain game. There weren't a lot of games to choose from in Atlanta, and the tickets are very expensive. I paid $1,300 for 2 tickets to see Spain versus Saudi Arabia. I can't name one player on Spain's team. But my son can't. My son is a huge soccer fan. He knows a bunch of the players on Spain. And so I showed him the list of teams that were playing in Atlanta, and he wanted to see Spain. So I found us 2 tickets to the Spain versus Saudi Arabia game. So I bought us each a Spain jersey to wear to the game. But I'm not a Spain soccer fan. I hope they win this game because I bet on them, but I'm not a Spain fan. Georgia has refused to answer to play Texas Tech. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I don't think anybody should play Texas Tech. You can add them to the Notre Dame list. Just stop scheduling them all together for different reasons. But all right, Spain with a chance here. Here we go. Good pass. Got to score here. Golly, how you let that guy catch you, man? Come on. Didn't even get a fucking shot off. You got to put that in the back of the fucking net, dude. What are you doing? Come on. That was lazy by that guy from Spain. You got to get a shot off there. Here they come again. They're going to score eventually. The entire game is being played right in front of the Cape Verde goalie. Yeah. She's asleep over there. And Berg over there. We got 2 mascots now. I think a country in Africa may be Jack. What? Come on, Spain. Gotta get the ball back. How old is the puppy? Almost 8 weeks. Wait a minute. Might be 8 weeks. Hold on. I got it right here. Born on April 19th. I'll be referring to Belgium as the waffles. All right. 33 minutes into the first half, still no score. Spain's had a lot of chances. They've got the ball back now, crossing midfield. Let's see if they can find the net. Crossed just outside the box. It was a good idea, but it didn't work. That's a foul on Spain. That might be a yellow card. Not lucky if it wasn't. Yeah, that should have been a yellow card. That should have been it. Spain got lucky there. Do you know that in 1932, Australia lost the war to emus? I did not know that. I did not know that. I don't feel too good about my first half bet. I'll tell you that. Spain minus 1.5. That doesn't look. That's not looking good. We're going to start the week 0-1. It looks like. All right, Spain crossing midfield again. Blocked. Now they turn it over. Goal kick coming for Spain. Fuck Texas Tech. I agree. Where is Capo Verde? I think it's in Africa. It's off the coast of Africa. It's off the west coast of Africa. It's an island nation off the west coast of Africa. All right, come on, Spain. 36 minutes into the first half. Spain's had plenty of chances. The entire game has been played on this end of the field, but they haven't been able to score. Into the box this time. Headed. Oh, boy. Oh, shit. What a save. God damn it. I thought that was going in. What a fucking save. Batted away right at the crossbar. Oh, Spain was offsides anyway, I think. Look at that fucking save, though. God damn. In a game like this, the entire game being played in CV's end is bad for Spain's goalie. When they need him, he'll be cold. Doesn't look like they're going to need him. Cape Verde with the ball now down on Spain's end. Shot sails way over the top of the crossbar. Not even close. I'm from Italy. Do you like our football too, Lou? Yeah. A lot of the European teams are good. Um, I think France is probably the best European team. England's good too, but they're like the Buffalo. For those of you who don't follow soccer, England is like the Buffalo Bills of the World Cup. Like England is good every single time in the World Cup, and they blow it every single time. I like that. I do know that one guy for the black guy that plays for France is really good. My son talks about him all the time. Any soccer fans think of who I'm thinking of here? Um, Mbappe. Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. I do know him. My son talks about him all the time. Germany's good too. They beat the soul out of who was it they played? Oh, another chance for Spain. How do you miss that? Good God Almighty! I could have made that. What the fuck? They missed a. I swear to God, they missed a goal from 3 feet away. Look at this. How do you miss that if you're 3 fucking feet away? Man, fuck, man, Spain is dog shit, man. Fuck Spain. He was 3 fucking feet away. How do you miss that? What the fuck? I could have made that. And my legs don't work. Spain with a corner kick. No good. They do keep possession. Back into the box. No. God damn it. Spain fucking sucks, man. Fuck Spain. Fuck the running of the Bulls. How do you miss that shot right? You should be kicked off the goddamn team. How are you even on the field if you're that shitty? "41 minutes into the first half, still no score." Spain's got the worst scores in the fucking planet. These people ought to be ashamed of themselves. Cape Verde's got a population of like 500, and there's only like 300 pair of shoes in the entire country, and Spain can't fucking score. Here comes another opportunity for Spain to blow, and they did, and sure enough, they blew it. Yeah, I know Messi and Ronaldo. Yeah, I think Ronaldo is the best soccer player of all time. I know most people think it's Messi. I don't think either one of them is the best player in the world right now. Spain with the ball again. Plenty of time for them to blow another 2 or 3 scoring opportunities here in the first half. That's all they know how to do. Up near the box. Now has to back it back out. Fuck Spain, man. They're absolute. They ought to be ashamed of themselves for real. Back into the box. Offsides. Yeah, it should be 3-0 right now, but Spain doesn't know how to score a fucking goal. Spain is dead to me. Absolutely dead to me. That's a foul that they didn't call. Cape Verde crosses it. Nobody there. Out of bounds for a goal kick for Spain. The Cape Verde goalkeeper is single-handedly keeping them in the game. Spain's goal scorers are single-handedly keeping Capo Verde in the game because they can't fucking score. That guy that missed that shot from 3 feet away is still fucking bothering me. Spain's going to cross this one. Got his chance. Saved again. Put this ball in the net. You know who Spain looks like? Spain looks like every single United States men's soccer team I've ever seen. That's been the U.S.'s problem for 20 years. Nobody can score a fucking goal when they get down there. Now, they might have solved that problem now with Pulisic and Baloney or whatever the fuck his name is. What's that guy's name for America that scored all them goals? Something Baloney or Bolognan or whatever the fuck. But it used to be when you watched the United States play, this is what they would do. They get down there and they don't have a single fucking player that can score a goddamn goal. Now it's fucking Spain. Now the United States has an excuse. They've been dog shit in soccer for 100 years, but Spain is supposedly good. Four minutes of extra time added to the first half, so Spain's got a chance to miss at least another 2 shots here. This is embarrassing if you're Spain. You don't have a single dumb fuck that can score a goal. Cross, nobody home. It's going to be a corner kick for Spain. The cruise was great. We had a great time. All right, here comes a corner kick for Spain. Get in there! Oh my God, saved again. A header just wide. Another corner coming up now for Spain. Look at that. This goalie is amazing. That combined with the fact that Spain's got the worst fucking goal scorers on the planet. Another cross. Deflected away. Out of bounds off Spain. It's fucking embarrassing, man. Spain ought to just call it quits at this point. Go to back fuck home. Spain, maybe one more chance here before halftime. Running out of time. Center of the field, right in front of the box. Corner of the box now. Into the box. Crossed. Got a head on it, but out of bounds. That's probably going to be it. Another chance there for Spain that they can't capitalize on because they're absolute fucking dog shit when it comes to scoring goals. Got his head on it. Couldn't direct it towards the net because he fucking sucks and can't score. Pitiful. Spain or Florida State, I can't tell the difference. Spain and Iowa have the same offense. And that's the end of the first half. No score. So I lost the first half bet. So we're 0-1 to start the week. We need Spain to score a lot of goals in the second half, and that doesn't seem very likely to me. Lou, did you have any cans of breakfast on the cruise? I did not drink a single beer on the cruise, sir. Not a single beer. Who drinks beer on a cruise? Why would you do that? Text your son that this is dog shit. All right, I texted him and told him. I almost told Lou what to do, but I deleted it. It's probably one of the smartest decisions you ever made. USA. Yeah, USA plays again on Friday. They play Australia, the Socceroos. Germany sucks. No, they don't. That's fake news. That is fake news. I've only told Lou what to do once. I meant to ask, will you bet on the waffles? You talking about Belgium? I mean, it depends who they're playing and what the spread and the odds are. I mean, I don't just blindly bet on anybody. It depends on the spread. Let's see. Egypt and Belgium play at 3. Belgium is favored to win. Yes, I will bet on Belgium, actually. Now that I'm sitting here looking at it, I will bet it. Whatever I lose on the Spain game, I will bet on Belgium to try to make my money back. Yes, that is what I will do. Belgium minus 175 to win, or you can get them -1 at -110. So I'll do Belgium -1, which means they need to win by 2. If they win by 1, it's a push. If they win by 2, I would win. So yes, that is what I'll do. Have you seen the Canadian coach talking shit about the U.S. team? No, I did not see that. Are you going to bet USA versus Australia? Let me see something. You can get USA -1 at even money. So yeah, I will bet that. I'll also bet over 2.5 goals. Because USA's goalkeeper is dog shit, y'all. You better hope the USA can score some goals because their goalie is dog shit. I'm just telling you, he is. The other games today, 3 o'clock, Egypt and Belgium. 6 o'clock, Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. And then 9 o'clock tonight, New Zealand and Iran. And Iran is favored. You know what? I'm rooting for Iran. Fuck, the war is against the government of Iran. Whatever. Fuck them. Bunch of religious freaks. Fuck all religious freaks. And that includes the Iran government. But nothing going on over there is the fault of the Iranian soccer team. So I'll be pulling for the Iranian soccer team unless they play the United States. By the way, there is a possibility that the United States plays Iran in the knockout stage, but that would involve Iran advancing, which isn't likely. What do you know? An Uncle Lou game day party almost feels like college game day. Yeah, well, I had my plans were to stream yesterday all day, just like it was a college football Saturday, because there was good games on all day yesterday, starting at 1 o'clock, I think, all day long. Great games. But we ended up, we went and got the dog yesterday. Some of y'all just tuned in, haven't seen the new mascot. We have a new mascot. Has everyone seen the new mascot? I'm not parking at Mercedes-Benz. I'm parking about 30 minutes outside Atlanta and taking the MARTA. Yeah, new mascot. I don't want to pick her up right now because she's sleeping so I don't want to bother her. I'd rather her sleep all day, to be honest. Burgle's in her usual spot, right there. Yeah, Burgle and Lucy Lou. Lulu. Lucy Lou. Yeah, Beagle. Full blood, AKC registered with papers. I'm not driving to the stadium. Be careful doing what? Riding MARTA? What are you afraid of MARTA? You afraid of checking your mail too? You don't have to teach beagles how to howl. She's not doing it yet, but it won't be long. Usually a couple of months old is when they start that, and then they don't ever stop after that. Spain's offense looks mid. That's a compliment. Their offense, well, the offense is great. The entire game has been played right in front of Cape Verde's goalie. The offense is great. The goal scoring is what's dog shit. That shot they missed from 3, I can't get over that. The guy missed a shot from 3 fucking feet away. I could make that. They can't score. They keep the ball. They've got to have 65% possession at least. 90% of the game's been played right in front of the other team's net. They can't fucking score. Since you have a beagle, are you start hunting now? No. No, I am not. 78% possession. See, I'm not surprised. They had the ball the entire time. And 90% of that 78% was right in front of the other team's goalie. And they can't put the ball in the fucking net. Absolutely ridiculous. I should live bet the second half. That's what I should do. They're going to score at some point. Dumb luck. They're going to score just out of dumb luck at some point. Let's see what the halftime number is. The halftime number is Spain minus 1.5. I can't do that. Or can I? Or can I? I could. I could. Second half number is Spain minus 1.5. The total in the second half is over under 2 goals. I hope that vacation was worth me not being able to push my propaganda on the call-in show last week. We'll be back to the call-in show tomorrow, Tuesday. The Gypsy is down bad this week. He finally paid me. What do you think about U.S. men's national team? Looked a lot better than I thought they would. Yeah, it looked better than I thought, too. It hasn't really changed my overall opinion. I would be surprised if they got further than the round of 16. I expect them to get out of the group and win the first knockout game. Once it gets to the round of 16, it's going to depend on who they have to play, and there's a lot of teams that are better than the United States. If they don't get to the round of 16, I'll be disappointed. All right, let me pee and get a refill on my drink here while it's halftime, and I'll be right back.
Who are you to wave your finger? You must have been out your head. I hold deep in muddy waters. You practically raised the dead. Rob the grave to snow the cradle, then burn the evidence down. Soapbox house of cards and glass, so don't go tossing your stones around. You must have been high. You must have been high. You must have been. Mouth and head up fast, so what you talking about?
Are you one of the millions surprised by rising prices? Well, AT&T just raised your rates. You have rights. Bring your phone to T-Mobile and they'll give you $400 when you switch. Plus, get T-Mobile's 5-year price guarantee on their experience plans. I guarantee you won't look back. Ow.
Here from the King's Mountain View, here from a wild dream come true.
All right. Sorry, I had to take the dog out too. Come here. Come here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Hey. All right. Second half underway. Look at this. Look. Look. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, sweet baby. Huh? You sweet baby. All right. Maybe Spain will have better luck going down this other end here. But we need them to score some goals. Stop mistreating Waffle House. I don't know who was mistreating Waffle House, but yeah, that's a terrible idea. Waffle House is amazing. We ate Waffle House on the way home Saturday from Florida. Spain with the ball because they always have the ball. They just can't score. What are you, a parrot now? What are you doing? You're going to hurt yourself up there. What are you doing? You're going to hurt yourself up there. Lou, do you like Bojangles? Is it anything like Bojangles? I do like Bojangles, yes. It's my second favorite fast food chicken place. Hope you had a great cruise. Thank you for your YouTube service. You keep me busy when I feel bored. Thank you, Caroline EC. Yeah, I know not everybody's that big of a soccer fan, but it's like I told y'all last week. If you can try to get into it for the World Cup, it's a great way to kill 5 weeks during the off season. What are you doing? What are you doing? Here comes Spain again. Shot. Not even close. Not even close. Lou, do we need to fire Bobo? No. What? We're outside of the recruiting rankings top 10 in June. I'm gonna say no on the fire Bobo deal. You already know. World Cup is different than all the other soccer. It's pretty fun to watch. Yeah, I don't watch club soccer, like teams, whether it's the MLS in America or like what's the big one in Europe, Premier League. I don't watch any of that. But I do like international soccer, country versus country. And the World Cup, of course, is the biggest of those tournaments. They have some other ones, too. They have, what is it, the Euro Cup, where it's just a European team tournament, country tournament. Then they have the CONCACAF, which is United States, South America, Mexico, Canada. I do like to watch those. You a good girl? Are you a good girl? Lou, you got to get a UF emoji for members. You know what? I change the emojis every week during the football season based on the biggest games of the week. So, like, that's why when you look at the emojis now, it's all the playoff teams from last year because that was the last time I changed it. Maybe I'll change it again to like my top 12 or something, but during the preseason. But during the season, I change the emojis every week to whatever the biggest games are. So Florida will probably be on there in week 3 when they play Auburn. That'll probably be the first Florida emoji that we have on there. Will be week 3 for Florida versus Florida's first 2 games are against dog shit. Another shot from Spain that can't find the net. What a shock and surprise that is. What do you want to do? You want to get down? You want to get down? Oh, look at that. You want to chew your rope? You want to take another napper? I think she's going to lay down and take another nap in her bed down there. All right, we lost the first half bet. We had Spain minus 1.5. They had plenty of chances to score 3 or 4 goals in the first half, but can't find the net. We have 2 bets left in this game. We have the comment section bet, which is over 3.5 goals total, I think. That's not happening. And then I have Spain minus 2.5. We're probably losing all of those. We can live bet Spain to win the game at minus 352. That's not even worth it. Now, we can bet that the game ends in a tie at plus 328. It feels like even though Spain can't fucking score a goal, it does feel like at some point they're going to get lucky and score at least one because they just have so many fucking chances. But so far, they cannot find the net. They've had 5 or 6 really good opportunities to score, and they've blown it every time. And here comes another one here. They cross it into the box. Keeper scoops it up without a problem. What are you doing in there? The dog likes playing in Monkey's tunnel over there. Come on. Come on out of there. What are you doing in there? I just finished up a Notre Dame prediction, and I have them going 11-1. I've got them at 12-0. Uh, 11-1 is probably the most likely record just because it's hard for anybody to go 12-0, but their toughest game is Miami. They get them at home late in the year. BYU and SMU are the only other 2 even halfway decent teams that they play. I do think John Summerall will do better than Billy Napier, yes. Spain with the ball again because they always have the ball. That's not the issue. Scoring is the issue. Into the box, headed, saved by the goalie again. That was a great pass into the box, and he got his head on it again, but right to the goalie. Right to the keeper. Notre Dame should join the ACC. That's what I wish they would do because I feel like that would save the ACC, and I don't want to see any more conferences go away. Spain with the ball again, setting up here on offense. Crossed into the box, headed away by Cape Verde, though. Going to be a throw in for Spain. Shot. Too tall. Over the top of the net again. Spain has 18 shots and hasn't scored. And here they come with another one. Cross, batted out of bounds. Corner kick coming up for Spain. This would be like Ohio State playing a Division III team. Did y'all know apparently the wave that the crowds do is just an American thing? I saw it. Yeah. Yeah, they got the wave going. All right, Spain with the ball again. Crosses it into the box, headed away. Spain with the ball again. This is unbelievable. Spain just doesn't have a player that knows how to score. The opportunity is there on every possession. Oh, here we go. Another chance. Cross. Saved by the keeper. Again, unbelievable. They got to put Lamine Yamal in soon. I think he's out. I don't think he's playing. I think he's injured. Now here's Cape Verde with a rare opportunity down on Spain's end. Stolen away by Spain. Good defense. Here comes another corner from Spain. It feels like Spain's going to score at any minute, but then they just blow every opportunity. I mean, Spain is averaging a scoring opportunity like every 3 minutes. But they just can't find the net. Yeah, might have been a little off on the over. Yeah, we're going to have to try to make it up on the Belgium game coming up next. Belgium's a minus 175 favorite. We're probably going to take them at -1 at -110. You okay in there? Lulu. Come on out of here. We're in the 62nd minute. Still no score. Spain with the ball again. I'm sure we're about to have another blown scoring opportunity. Here they come. Into the box. Knocked away. Spain keeps possession, though. Unbelievable that they can't score. USA looked good on Friday. Yeah, they did. I'll be able to send you the Chattanooga helmet in early to mid-July, Lou. Where you going? Hey, where you going? Get in here. Come on. Get in here. You don't need to be roaming around the house unsupervised. Here, give me this rope right there. Get your rope. Get your rope. There you go. Play your rope. Play your rope. Look. Come here. Come here. Come on. This way. Come on. Come on. This way. Come on. I got your rope. What are you doing? Get in here. Hey, get in here. Lay back down. Lay back down. Take a nap first. You gotta take a nap first. You lay back down. Oh, big jumper. Where you going? The lady's at work, so I'm trying to supervise this 8-week-old dog. What are you doing? All right, sorry, I had to take her back out. Let me guess, I missed a bunch of Spain goals, right? Yeah, I had to take the dog back out. Lamine Yamal is in. Well, maybe he can do something that nobody else can fucking do, which is to score a goal, for Christ's sake. All right, Spain with a chance. Stolen away by Cape Verde, kicked out of bounds, throw in for Spain. Are you streaming any of the World Cup games later today? I might, maybe. What a pass. Where's the shot? There it is. Saved again. They just can't score, y'all. They just cannot score. I mean, they had a great opportunity again there, and they just kicked it right to the goalie. All right, Spain with the ball again, building it back up. Will they ever score? It's pretty obvious Cape Verde's never going to score, but this is unreal that Spain can't get this ball in the net. Into the box. No good, knocked away. Spain keeps possession, though. Into the box again, kicked away again. Back to Spain again. It's just a rinse repeat. Spain gets it into the box, turns it over. Cape Verde kicks it away. Spain gets it back, kicks it into the box, turns it over. Cape Verde kicks it away. Spain gets it back, kicks it into the box. Here we go again. Kicked away again. Spain gets it back again. This is unbelievable. It's the same thing over and over again. About 15 minutes to go. Shot blocked again. Here comes Cape Verde, stolen by Spain at midfield. Unbelievable. It's literally the same thing over and over and over again. Spain gets into the box, misses a kick. Cape Verde kicks it to midfield. Spain gets the ball, brings it back in. Here they go again. Knocked away. Spain's about to score any minute. It's looked like that since the second minute of the game. That's the problem. The entire game has been played right in front of the Cape Verde net, and Spain doesn't have a single player that can put the ball in the net. You want to take a nap, bro? Come here. Come on, you need to take a nap. Come here. Lay down. Lay down. Take you a nap, bro. Lay down. Take you a nap. You need to take a nap. No, you don't need to jump down. You need to take a nap. No, not with the whining. You're going to jump on a tunnel. You silly ass dog. Silly ass dog. There you go. Look at you. You don't even know what you're doing. You're just doing stuff. No. Chew that if you want to chew. Say here. Chew this. Here. Into the box again, knocked away again, recovered by Spain again. It's literally the same thing over and over again. Now here they come again. They're going to kick it into the box. Stolen away by Cape Verde. Recovered by Spain. It's the same thing. There you go. Can't get a shot off. In the box again and couldn't get a shot off. Kicked away by Cape Verde to midfield. Recovered by Spain. And they'll do it all over again now. It's literally the same thing over and over again. Cape Verde is the third smallest country to ever qualify for the World Cup. It's their first ever World Cup game. Spain hasn't lost a game in 2 years, and they can't fucking score. Blocked again. Recovered by Spain again, and they're going to do it all over again now. Unreal. Into the box. Kicked away by Cape Verde again. Recovered by Spain again. It's just unbelievable. It's the same. And Spain's not even trying to do anything different. They're doing the same thing over and over again. The same thing is happening, and then they just do it again. Here they come again. What? They're gonna put it in the box. Verde's gonna kick it away. There it is. Corner kick coming up for Spain. Shit, I just took her out, and then she came in here and peed on the floor. What'd you do that for? You might be a five. You might be a 5-star dummy, bud. I'm serious. You might be a 5-star dummy. What'd you do that for? It feels like you're just. It feels like you're doing it on purpose. I'm not gonna lie. Is that a corner again now? This might end in a tie, y'all. We should have bet that. We should have bet that 30 minutes ago at plus 250 or whatever it was. Now it's at plus 103. Ten minutes plus stoppage time to go. Still tied at 0. Out of bounds for a Spain throw in. 9 minutes plus stoppage time to go now. Spain might be dog shit, and Yamo might be dog shit. Spain passing it around the box, flicked into the box, header, another header towards the net, right to the goalie, and saved again. Cape Verde actually has the ball for a change. Don't see that very often. Let's see how long they can keep it. Foul on Spain. It'll be a free kick for Cape Verde. Thanks for streaming these games. Yes, sir. Spain just won't give up. Yeah. Spain hanging in there, man. Here comes Cape Verde now. Scooped up by the Spain keeper. No threat there. Spain with the ball back. 7 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Tied at 0. Trying to set something up here. Just outside the box. Flicked into the box. Knocked away. Out of bounds off Spain. It'll be a throw in for Cape Verde. It's going to get hard to get that apartment deposit back, Lou. If I lived in an apartment, that would make a little bit of sense. Spain with the ball. 6 minutes plus stoppage time now. Knocked away again. They tried to put it in the box, but Cape Verde knocked it away again. Do we have to do a your World Cup is over for Spain? Well, cross into the box. Spain came up empty again. And then they take a shot, but it's 40 feet wide and out of bounds. Spain coach was thinking no game plan needed. Yeah, this is pitiful from Spain here. Throw in for Spain. 5 minutes plus stoppage time left. 0-0. Can anybody score? Well, we know Cape Verde's not going to score. Can Spain score? What are you doing down there? What you doing down there? They're about to put it back in the box again. Here we go. Knocked away again and then recovered by Spain. This is knocked away again. Throw in for Cape Verde. 4 minutes plus stoppage time. This might be the worst game out of the matches so far in the tournament. Hey, Lou, love to beagle. My parents have beagles, and they also just got a puppy one named Patty. Yeah, I've had a bunch of beagles over the course of my lifetime. My parents always had beagles when I was growing up. We had probably 3 or 4 at different times while I was growing up there. I've had a couple of beagles about 20 years ago, I guess. But this is the first one I've had in a long time. Oh, you playing with your monster? All right, 3 minutes plus stoppage time. Spain with the ball, trying to set something up here. Into the box. Has a man. Here's a chance. Deflected. Wow. That's one of the better chances they've had. Wide open in front of the net. And it gets deflected by a defender up over the crossbar and out of bounds. Corner kick for Spain. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Here comes a corner from Spain. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Just outside the box. Into the box. Deflected. Kicked away. Spain heads it back towards the box. Two minutes to go now, plus stoppage time. Here comes Spain. Spain kicks it out of bounds. Based on the time, they only have to stop them about 15 more times. Yeah. It's just wild at Spain. The entire game, 90% of the game, has been played right in front of the Cape Verde net. And Spain just doesn't have anybody that can score. One minute to go plus stoppage time. Spain just turned it over. Cape Verde. Long pass. They're going to have a chance here. Into the box. Here comes Cape Verde. Passes it back out. Shot. Just wide. Wow. That would have been disaster for Spain there. He hit the ball good. Just deflected wide. Get in here. What are you doing? What is it? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this right here. What are you doing back there? Get out of there. Get. Cape Verde almost just scored again. This last couple of minutes has been wild. Here comes Spain. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Cross! Deflected. Out of bounds. Corner kick coming up for Spain. Hey. Lucy. Do this. Hey. Come here. Here comes the corner from Spain. Headed away. Spain gathers up top. Out wide now. Back to the middle. Pushing forward. Corner of the box. Into the box. Deflected. Cape Verde with a chance. 3-on-3. Tried to cross. Couldn't get it through. 3 minutes to go. Imagine if the only goal of the game was scored while you were talking to the dog. Yeah. Spain just outside the box. Three minutes to go. Corner of the box. Into the box. Poked away by Cape Verde. Spain recovers. Just outside the box now. Here comes Cape Verde. That's a foul. That might be a yellow card. Nope, no yellow card. Out of there. Get out of there. Here. Here. Right here. Hey. Hey. A chain of islands off the coast of West Africa. Yeah, it's a island off the coast of West Africa. Here comes Spain. 2 minutes to go. Spain out wide. And Cape Verde knocks it away again. Cape Verde. One more opportunity for them now. Look at this. Lots of space. Shot. Wide. Wow. 1 minute to go. This is unbelievable that Spain hasn't scored. Knocked away again. Out of bounds. Throw in for Spain. Under a minute to go. Running out of time. Might have one more shot here. Into the box. Headed away. Shot. Wide. Corner kick coming up for Spain with 30 seconds to go. This is going to be their last shot here. Corner kick with 15 seconds to go. Ball's in the air. Headed. Wide and no good. Out of bounds. Goal kick. And that's going to be it. Where'd you find that big-ass duck? That's it. Game over. Cape Verde wins a point in the group stage versus Spain. Unbelievable. For those of y'all that don't know how it works in the group stages, a win is worth 3 points. A draw is worth 1 point. At the end of the group stage, the two top teams from each group advance to the knockout phase. So this is a massive win for Cape Verde here. And a giant loss for Spain. Cape Verde, the third smallest country to ever qualify for the World Cup. This is their first ever World Cup game. Spain hasn't lost a game in 2 years. One of the favorites to win it. And Cape Verde wins a point with a 0-0 draw. Unbelievable. All right, we got to go. We got to double up now on Belgium. We lost our Spain bets, so we got to double up on Belgium now. Let's see what the odds are. We're going to go Belgium -1. Belgium -1 is going to be our bet for the 3 o'clock game. It looks to me like Spain is losing it too. They had their chances and blew all. Yeah, they just don't have anybody that can score. Spain had the ball the entire game. I don't know what you can look up the possession percentages, but it's got to be 75%, 80% possession Spain. And of that 75 or 80%, almost all of it was right in front of the Cape Verde net. And they just couldn't score. They had plenty of chances, plenty of shots. They just couldn't score. Apparently, the Big 12 is apparently wanting to go to court in Texas. Yes, I read that this morning. 74% possession for Spain. Yeah, not surprised at all. Not surprised. What a great game for Cape Verde. Look at this. Look at this woozy dog I got. Let me turn on this other camera. Where is it? Where you going? Get back in here, dummy. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here and take care of this damn dog. Appreciate y'all hanging out. I may do another one. Y'all want me to do another one tonight? We might hang out again tonight. We'll see. But the lady's at work and I'm on my own with this dog right now, so I got to get out of here and take care of this damn dog. But I might come on. There's 4 games on today. Well, 3 more games on today, so I might come on later for another one. But I appreciate y'all hanging out, and I will see y'all again